Hey, whoa, man, that was a hell of a way to start the video. Change the scenery. Look around. Look on my bed. Whatever that is. But we changed the scenery now. We changing up the scenery. You know, as a matter of fact, look. Let me show y'all. Look at all them books back there. That's how much I be reading. I read a lot, man. I stay up to reading. But anyways, so let's get into it. CNN, Abby Phillip. This is the worst conspiracy I've ever heard in my life. All right, subscribe. You know what to do. Turn on the post notifications. Let's get it. Let's go. No time to waste. Boom.
I chuckled a little bit, Scott, when you compared this to, you called it the Russia hoax. I'm actually going to play this from The Daily Show's Jordan Klepper, because I think, honestly, he comedically laid this out.
You notice that? Like, Republicans don't accept everything that's everything that doesn't agree with what they believe in, they automatically see as fake news. It's crazy. Automatically, like, she said the source automatically, oh, it's fake news. But their sources are correct. So the source on Obama is correct, but the source on Trump not releasing the Epstein files and being in the Epstein files is not correct, right? And I know it's what they're about to get into because it's right there on the screen. They don't want to believe nothing. They don't want to accept. But I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Pretty clearly why, I'm not sure why this argument works.
So let me get this straight. According to Trump, all the top Democrats got together and said, let's create some fake files that destroy Trump's political career.
Right.
They don't ever use them. They let Trump get elected. Don't use them. Let Trump get elected again. Still don't use them. And then once he's the president, hope he releases the files without ever looking at them. Frankly.
I mean, this is the worst.
It's comedy, but it's true. Like, okay, when he came in the first presidency, nobody said anything about the Epstein files. It was Trump the one that started releasing files on stuff. He released the files on the JFK files, the MLK files. Now it's time for the Epstein files. Everybody's asking for them. These are the files that everybody wanted. And it was his idea to start releasing files. No other president said anything about that.
Sorry, this is the worst conspiracy I've ever heard in my life.
That is the most ignorant description I've ever heard of.
How on earth would Democrats have been trying to take down Trump with documents that they never used to take down Trump?
I'm sorry, they crippled almost his entire...
You see how stupid that sounds. How are they trying to take down Trump with documents that they never used to take down on Trump? Oh my God, this moment in history needs to be studied. Like oh my God, it genuinely does, man. This is a moment in history that needs to be studied. They are so gun-ho for this guy. They're not even listening. At a certain point, nothing they're saying is even making any sense anymore. Like, oh my God. How they gonna destroy Trump with documents they ain't used? Good fucking point.
First term by convincing one half of the country that Russia stole the 2016 election.
Oh my God!
Where is the Democrat conspiracy on this issue?
So here's the deal. There's no conspiracy and there's no story. Tonight, and I'll give you an example of why I believe that. Tonight, Fox News did a poll.
Speaking of accurate sources.
Are you calling the question to Fox News?
Calling right back out on it. You talking about, oh, Fox News is an accurate source? All Fox News ain't said one positive thing about Obama. Most of their networks are a conservative network. So yeah, if you want to point out her source, look at your source. Your source isn't any good either. Like, if you want to talk about sources not being any good, biased places, like what the fuck?
He's polling because it's generally considered very good. So here's the deal. They had his job approval. He's a little underwater.
Okay.
Of all the people who said they approve or disapprove of Donald Trump, only 1% mentioned Epstein as the reason. And the whole 1% was either Democrats or independents. This fantasy that Republicans are MAGA, nobody in the Republican Party is worried about this, and most of America is not worried about it.
CNN's polling shows...
Oh, no, that's not the question. Like, why are they going off on it? Like, stick to that word. Okay, so then release the files. What's the argument? A couple weeks ago, I heard the guy's name, but the guy was saying, hey, like, we need to release the files. Now, all of a sudden, that's changed because, for some reason, it's changed. Like, so release the files. Release the files, then. Nobody cares. Nobody's worried about it. Release the files. Guys, be quiet, okay? Yeah, my bad, y'all. Whew.
He is 37 points underwater on the Epstein issue. But the larger point is, this started Epstein died in 2019. Donald Trump was the president in 2019. Barack Obama had left office by that time. And he still thinks that somehow Barack Obama created a conspiracy to frame Donald Trump about something that happened with Epstein after he was in office.
I think it's pretty telling that some of these latest revelations that have really gotten under Trump's skin are coming out in the Wall Street Journal. The same people that own Fox News, Rupert Murdoch, despite the fact that Donald Trump called on the phone and told them not to publish this, despite the fact that Donald Trump has threatened and pursued legal action, and they are still publishing this, which tells you that they are not afraid, and that they've got some great sources.
They're not afraid to publish
They're doing their jobs.
Really,
Hang on a second, my friends. We were just talking about whether or not MAGA cares, right? So a judge decided today that they were not going to be allowed to release these grand jury transcripts, which Trump said he wanted released. This is a limited amount of information. They could release the files that they have in DOJ possession. All of a sudden...
Hold on. I'm trying to put it together. Let it go.
Now, Charlie Kirk says, President Trump's DOJ move to release the valuable Epstein information, and a federal judge is blocking their pursuit of transparency. Are you paying attention? The judge is a 2014 Obama appointee. So now, I mean, which one is it?
But here's the thing,
is this an Obama conspiracy, or does Trump have the power, if he wanted to actually release many documents, many more valuable documents than these transcripts?
Charlie Kirk is still in the media class. This, to the media class, is our soap opera. This is palace intrigue. This is the scandal that we are whining and dining on. But outside of the Beltway and the media industry, to Scott's earlier point, this is not a salient issue to the middle of the country that needs to be persuaded headed into the midterms. And I would even argue it's not a ranking in the top 5 for MAGA voters.
Then why does Trump keep talking about it?
No, they care. They care. Them MAGA voters, they care about this. Democrats don't listen to that shit. I'm telling you, them MAGA voters, they care because they care about children. And if his name is on a list of pedos, you think like they're gonna vote again? They're gonna realize something really crazy. No, they're for it. Don't listen to that bullshit.
About it.
But I think it's because he's responding to the attack.
No, wait, hold up.
Why are Democrats talking about it?
He's not.
Why are we talking about it?
He's not. Trump
He doesn't
is.
want to.
Hold on a second. If Trump wanted to move on, whenever a reporter asked him a question about this, he would say, I'm not going to talk about this issue. I'm going to talk about the economy. He has not done that a single time in the last week and a half that this has been a story.
I think if MAGA didn't care about this, it wouldn't be an issue right now. But they did care. When Pam Bondi came out and said, this is done, it's finished, they screamed. If the Democrats had screamed, and they did, that wouldn't have mattered. But because part of the base screamed, that it mattered. And it will matter in the midterms. And I wouldn't want to go home to a recess. I've done that before. When you have troublesome political news, to go to an August recess. I wouldn't want to with this hanging over.
Facts. You don't want that going into the midterms because, oh man, are they going to hyper-focus on that? And I would hyper-focus on it too. They need to keep hyper-focusing on it until you release it. And then once you release it, we realize, oh my God, we elected a pedo. Like this moment of history truly needs to be studied because there's we've been lied to by presidents a lot of times throughout the history. Of course we have been lied to. But there's a whole nother level of lies that's coming out with this guy, where it's all just on the forefront. It's literally you can watch literally people changing their perceptions based on how many times this guy lies. He keeps nothing in, he spits it all out. It's interesting to watch, man, how many people are backtracking and falling back on stuff. But anyway, y'all, I'm out. Peace.